Good afternoon. Every one of us can imagine the importance of ratio. Unfortunately, today we have a very bad news. The world just lost the ratio. And Professor Muhammad may help to get it back. Let us see. Just calm down, everyone. We need to work together to get it back. It's like a comparison between two numbers using division. Hello everyone. Our lesson today is about ratio. In a newspaper article, for every 58 words, there are 6 sentences. Shows a relationship between the number of words and number of sentences in different ways. Number of words is 58 and number of sentences is 6. So number of words to number of sentences can be written as 58 over 6 or 58 to 6 or 58 to 6. As you can see, the ratio is a comparison of two numbers using division. It's not comparison like greater than or less than or equal, but how numbers are related. So we can say that the ratio is a relationship between two numbers by division. Ratio and fraction are basically the same thing. It's just when we use a fraction in a particular way, we call it a ratio. So what is the difference between fraction and ratio? If we have a pizza, cut it into 8 equal parts. If I take 3 parts, we can express this by the fraction 3 out of 8. If another one take 4 parts, we can express this using the fraction 4 out of 8. But when we compare what I take with what he take, we can use the ratio 3 to 4. So using ratio, we can compare part to part or even part to whole. But fractions always express parts of whole. For example, Ahmed has 3 sisters and 5 brothers. So compare number of girls to number of boys in Ahmed's family. Ahmed has 3 sisters, so number of girls is 3. And Ahmed has 5 brothers and Ahmed, so we have 6 boys. Now we can compare number of girls to number of boys, which is 3 to 6 or 3 over 6. Compare number of girls to total number of children. Total number of children is 3 plus 6 equals 9. So number of girls to total number of children is 3 to 9 or 3 over 9. Equivalent ratios. As we said before, ratio and fraction are basically the same thing. So like we have equivalent fractions, we have also equivalent ratios. In equivalent fractions, we said we can multiply or divide both of numerator and denominator by the same number. Also in ratio, you can multiply or divide both terms of ratio by the same non-zero number to get equivalent ratios. For example, we just said the number of girls to number of boys in Ahmed's family was 3 to 6. We can divide both terms of ratio by 3 to get equivalent ratio 1 to 2. We can say the ratio between number of girls to number of boys in Ahmed's family is 1 to 2. Another example, how can you write an equivalent ratio to 6 to 8? You have many ways to get equivalent ratio. As we just said, you can multiply or divide, but by the same non-zero number. So we can divide both terms of the ratio by 2 to get 3 to 4. Or you can even multiply both by 2 to get 12 to 16. Or multiply by 3 to get 18 to 24, and so. Comparing ratios. To compare two ratios, you have to get one of term is the same at both. For example, local radio station WMTH schedules 2 minutes of news for every 20 minutes of music. Another radio station WILM broadcasts 4 minutes of news for every 25 minutes of music. Which radio station broadcasts more news each hour? At first station, it broadcasts only 2 minutes news for every 20 minutes of music. And second one broadcasts 4 minutes of news for every 25 minutes of music. So if you need to compare, you have to unify one of terms. We have the first ratio is 20 over 2. By multiplying by 2, it's 40 over 4. So station WMTH broadcasts 4 minutes of news for every 40 minutes of music. But the station WILM broadcasts 4 minutes of news for every 25 minutes of music only. So which one broadcasts more news each hour, of course, WILM station. I wish you understand the lesson. Thanks for watching. Like and share this video and don't forget to subscribe the channel. See you